Hey, in today's video, I'm going to teach you two of the secrets I learned from this book that helped me generate millions in revenue online. Before I dig into that, I just want to say on this channel, it's not meant to be book reviews. I want this channel to inspire people to actually dig into the resources and dig into that kind of deep learning. Because I think at the end of the day, short form video content, it's actually going to increase anxiety, depression. The studies are out there, it shows. But if you can see this and then dig into a resource, that's kind of my hope. My aspiration is that you see this, you dig into it. So if that's not for you, then click off this channel. But if you're here to get inspired about a book, I highly recommend this one. It's Stu McLaren's Predictable Profit. So it's a new book, but the lessons here I learned years ago from meeting Stu. Phenomenal guy. He's a little quirky, a little fun. He's a unique person in the online, marketing space. But this book has two lessons I'm going to share with you today that I think were very instrumental in helping individual clients of mine building out membership sites that went on to generate millions in revenue for their businesses. And so, what were the two lessons? Well, there's two of them. The first one is just an overarching principle, a mindset, an attitude to have, and it was basically love on your people. I love that because at the end of the day, whether you're in business, I think there's a lot of Machiavellian dark psychology tricks and tips to get sales and generate revenue. But if you really want to build a sustainable business, something you can build into a membership, a community, have live events, then love needs to come in there. I think it's loving on your people, having that mission, having the purpose, and having that align with your clients, your members. Love on your people. I think it's just nowadays. I think it's very easy to make money online, but there's again a lot of kind of scammy ways to make it. It's just so again, I think I tend to resonate with people who are more mission driven. They have a story, they have a purpose behind what they're doing, and it's not just about losing 10 pounds and some gimmick around whatever. It's about fitness and health. It's about feeling good and strong in your body. I love those sort of messages. So again, love on your people, and with that, I think that means more about have that mission, that inspiration behind it all. The second piece and the other component of this that I think was really helpful from Stu's book was this idea of, what's the number one reason why people will actually leave a membership, or what's the number reason why people sign up for something and they basically ask for a refund? What's the number reason why people leave? He identifies it as overwhelm. At the end of the day, we're so bombarded with all these messages, and when we have so many options in front of us, even just picking one and committing to it could be a huge task. And then it's I've seen this time and time again working with individuals where they want to bombard with so many different value adds. They want to basically show that they have all the answers. And really, what this book talks about and Stu's core message there is you want to keep it simple, right? So if you have this advanced step-by-step process, you want to kind of break that up into maybe just the biggest stages, the three, four, five stages you can think of, and each of those stages just has three, four, five steps. It's really just breaking it down to the most fundamentals and going from there. And again, it's going just one thing at a time. And again, it's sort of just kind of ushering them from one step to another step to another step, rather than bombarding them with this, all the different vehicles and whatnot. So I took that to heart with individual clients. I had a lot. I'm just thinking back to one person that was working within the YouTube space. I think he had about at the time he only had 4,000 subscribers, but he was really obsessed with helping people grow plants indoors, which was just how can you make money in that market? But again, he wanted to just he was mission driven. I resonated with that. We clicked and helped him build out a membership site. He ended up having almost 400 people sign up, and I was surprised because again, he only had about 4,000 subscribers. Probably my biggest case study in terms of percentage. It was about 10% of people opted into the membership site at about $25 a month. So immediately he was kicking off with 10K a month. But again, it wasn't anything to do with any gimmicky sales tactics or whatever. It was loving on his people in terms of going through what's something that they want and need, what are things they're asking for, and he was basically like, look, they want to set this up, they want to have calls, they want to talk about these topics. I just don't have the time for that. And I was like, what would make it possible, right? And so building out that win-win scenario, We set up a framework. He built out the membership site. But the key that made it happen was it was that mix of loving on his people, and then he made it simple at the end of the day. So he didn't overwhelm them. He didn't feel overwhelmed with having to create and deliver and articulate all these different components. He made it really simple, and other people on the other end appreciated it. So Stu McLaren's, check out the book. Again, he's a unique kind of guy. He's kind of quirky, um, but he's got a big heart, and I resonate a lot with that. So let me know if you got something in this video. Leave a comment, something along the lines of, maybe something you got from Stu McLaren's content or from this video in terms of membership sites, or just the general idea of, we don't want to bombard people. We want to leave them with those one or two core things. Here it's loving on your people, and it's don't overwhelm them. So leave a comment in that space. Subscribe if you want to hear more content, and like the video if you got something out of it. Till next time, peace.